asking if I'm back, and I haven't really had an answer. But now, yeah, I'm thinking I'm back.
Well, it has been a while. Hey everybody, welcome back to the park. Holy smokes, let's see. It has been, I don't know, it's been a few months. Life has been crazy. Life has been busy. The game has been just as crazy and just as busy. We've been through Disconnect Armageddon. I think that was right after the last video. Gosh, it has been so much that has happened. Let's see here. Let's check this real quick. Oh, yep, I'm gonna take that. Dinobucks still exist, which is good. But let's see. Lots of stuff. Top of the lineup has definitely shifted. Looking here, we've got Armamata up at the top now at level 40. We've got Indoraptors at level 30. We got Metrophodons at level 40. Cerazenosaurus, Segnasuchus, more Indoraptors, Zomolodons. I mean, all sorts of stuff. I've almost completed my video 151 goals. I still need a few more creatures, and really, let's go here. Actually, let's go Ferocity. That's what I want. I want Demon Cosmic Ferocity. Let's see. So we want all. So obviously we have the new tournament creature that we got a tournament going on right now for. I still have not unlocked this guy yet. I just haven't felt the need to. And then Glythronax, same thing, could do it, but don't need to because I don't need him just yet. But, we'll do it in due time. But in terms of, let me get to the right sheet on my massive spreadsheet file. Where are my goals? There's my goals. So I initially, in my episode 151, which was in November of last year, I wanted to get to where I had 4 level 40 Armamatas and only 1 level 30. Currently I have, so I've got, technically I only need 1 more level 30 Armamata to get to that goal. But I don't know if I'm going to fuse them up just yet. I found that the cooldown on Armamata at level 40 versus level 30 and the usage that it gets just isn't quite as ideal. So I might just keep pumping level 30s in. And that's really something that's just kind of been an apparent thing in general for all these guys. Obviously, we're getting into multi-day cooldowns when we're getting up to level 40 on Armada, level 30 Indoraptor Gen 2. They're long. Level 30 Indoraptor Gen 2 is approximately 3 days. So if I use one today, I can't use it again for 3 more days. So it's just, how difficult do I want to make my life, basically, in terms of play style. I've already started giving up some events just because it's just not worth it anymore. Like Fight for Funds has become an event that I did do all of the events for a couple of weeks, even though my lineup was like this, and it was rough to kind of plan out some of the stuff because I was trying to take in as much Gigacephalus, whatever you want to call it. I can't even pronounce its name. But to get as much of its SDNA as I could to get it unlocked, just to see what it looked like and all that kind of stuff. But it's one of those things that now that I've got it unlocked, I don't need to necessarily rush to get it to level 40. It's not going to benefit my lineup really in any way. It will be useful, just like Monostegatops is useful at level 30. and 31. Level 20 there, that guy. But these guys are useful, but they don't really have the health to really sustain an attack from any high-level carnivore. But yeah, so fight for funds. I might do, claim your territory. But if you look at this, this one's actually not that bad compared to, like, say, fight for funds. But, I'm going to be using some decent level creatures, and I just don't know if it's worth it, right? I mean, the reward is, an aquatic, which I don't need any of these guys. Most likely it'll either get sold or it will be useful as, boss level. But I've already finished the hatch 3 aquatics that I get every time on the boss mission. So it's just one of those things that, I might do it, I might not. It doesn't benefit. I mean, the only benefit is I do get this 12 SDNA, which is beneficial, but it's kind of a time investment versus reward. And it's just the Ankylosaurus SDNA that's beneficial, because I can go farm, mod PvP and get a decent amount of super DNA if I want to. The question is, do I want to do 4 battles here using a lot of my high-end creatures? You do get the the DNA bonus on each win, but it's just one of those things that's kind of like, man, I don't know if I want to do it or not. And it's kind of how a lot of the events are sort of turning into, which is kind of a bummer. Unintended consequences of leveling up my lineup so much is that it's, is it worth it to use a creature that's going to cool down for 3 or 4 days for some of these rewards? And it's just not. But then it's like, what do I use them for? It's just, it's one of those things. But like the golden rewards packs on the VIP are definitely worth it. And those ramp up in difficulty, which also makes it worth it. Whereas these are, 4 battles of high intensity creatures. And yeah, so I mean, like, for instance, we'll go ahead and do this. Let's just do this. I can do a sacrifice, which helps. I can do this because I can 2-shot the flyer in front, and then he can't 2-shot me with his amphibian, and he can't swap and 1-shot me either. But then I've got an amphibian and a pterosaur to deal with. So I could do something like this, which is probably overkill. Or I can come down here to, an armada at level 30. So I can survive a couple of attacks and not have to worry about anything. Or I could really chance it and go with, something down here in terms of... But then I believe I can be 2-shot from the Aero Titan. It's just like, I think somewhere around here is probably better. So, could I do a different flyer instead of Metrophodon? I could probably do like a Zamolodon, but I would have to use all 3 attack instead of just 2, and it kind of puts me behind, but then I've got more health to play with. Yeah, so I'm going to stick with this. But, we're using high-end creatures, high-end cooldown. This is kind of a reality now that my game has been accustomed to. So, we'll sacrifice here. We'll 2-shot the Such that's up here in front, which does look beautiful. It's just a completely underpowered creature. And I'm not going to block because I don't need to. Because I can survive either 2 shots here or 1 shot if he does decide to swap. Okay, beautiful. So we'll do 2 shots here, which will look at the attack. 18,000, so nice. Which is going to force him to 3-shot us because he's going to have 3 moves. He thinks we're blocking 2, which means that we could have easily done a monostack of tops here instead of an armada. But had he swapped and we went into some sort of swapping game, you know, we wouldn't have been this easy. But you just don't ever, you know. And the part about long cooldowns for creatures is you want to use as little as possible, but you also don't want to lose the battle because then you've just wasted some long creature cooldowns as you're trying to get through some stuff. And so here again, we've got high health, but I'm still going to do a sacrifice. So this would be 3 shots. We'll take out Inosaurus. We'll have a Iguanodon that we'll be faced with, which we can take out in 2 shots. If he swaps, we need something that can take a shot or 2, but I think we can get away with a lower end amphibian instead of a 4-day cooldown Gorgosuchus. I think we can get away with a Mastodontosaurus. And it's only because we've got the high attack of the Indoraptor, so we're going to go here and see what happens. I think we can do this. And I'm not as... we could have easily done a level 30 Indoraptor, but again, it's about saving those creatures when you get to this level and not utilizing creatures that you don't need to use. And I could have used maybe another carnivore up front to force a swap and then build in order to take out, which might have been a better idea, but we'll see. My guess is he's going to swap here. Oh, he's not. He's going to attack. Okay. So that's good because 2 shots, it's going to take 3. Yeah, we're going to do this. So it's going to take 3 for him to kill, 2 to kill us, which means he thinks we're going to be blocking 1. He should go for 3 here. 1 for our block and then 2 to kill us, which is going to give us 5 clear shots, which should be enough to get to the 12,857. I think 4 would have been enough. Let's double check. Yeah, 4 would have been enough, but we got an extra 1, which is good. So good. So VIP level 40s are great because they have less than a day cooldown, so I know they'll be ready again tomorrow. So that's obviously a good thing. Ooh, look at this, all amphibians. We got some high hitting amphibians too, which can be dangerous, but we could do, the question is, can 1905, what is that going to be? Let's see. So 3 attack is only going to do 12,000 damage, which is not enough to take out that front runner. So we need a little bit more attack, but we could do, well, if we do anything less with higher attack, like say this guy, he's going to be 2-shot and taken out. 19, yeah, same thing, I'll be 2-shot taken out. So what we can do though is maybe do, yeah, we'll go here. Let's see, 1945, is that enough? No, it's still not enough, but this would be, and we'll go VIP sweep. Let's see if we can make this happen. So we don't have to block right away because he can't 2-shot us. And the hope is that he actually goes for 2 here. Perfect. So now he knows that he can kill us in 1. So we're going to block 2, reserve 1. Hopefully he goes for it here for 2. He does not. Okay, so we're going to reserve everything. Hopefully he goes for 3. Beautiful. Okay. So now we should be able to do 3 here. Yes, perfect. He can't one-shot us, so we can block 3, reserve 2. Hopefully he goes for 4. We'll see. Excellent. Excellent, excellent, excellent. So now we can do 1, 2, 3. Reserve 3, he should go for 4. Even if he doesn't go for 4, if he goes for at least 1, he's dead in the water, because we can 3-shot him with either creature. Yeah, all right, perfect. And we'll sweep him out. There we go. All right, so that's not bad, because we're using, again, creatures that cool down after 1 day, which means they'll be ready tomorrow, which means we can use them for whatever we want to tomorrow. And then we've got, okay, so we'll go here. We'll go, we'll go Interrupter Gen 2. And then an amphibian. So we're getting away with lower-end creatures, which is good. Now we have to be careful here because that Concatenator can take out everybody in 2 shots, including the amphibian. If we go down here. 36, 1, 8. Okay, so he can't 2-shot us. But we can't 2-shot him either, obviously. It'll be 3. Which means 1. Okay, let's see here. Might go slightly stronger amphibian, which means we'll have to use... So now we have a lot of Gorgosuchuses, maybe we'll just use one of these guys. We've got lots of these guys, yeah. That's what we're gonna do. Just to be sure. Probably could have got away with something less, but again, just to be sure, that's what we're gonna do. Because actually the attack of the Indoraptor is gonna be better than what the Gorgosuchus' attack is. And could have gone with a level 30 Indoraptor, could have 2-shot, and then had an extra attack here waiting. But I'm gonna actually swap over. Block 1, reserve 1. So 1, and actually block 3. Yeah, 3. Okay, so 4. So we've got 1 left, which is fine. Because we can 2-shot. 1 for the block. We'll throw all the rest in reserve. So now, no matter what Concatenator does, he's dead in the water. He can attack and kill us, but we'll take him out with Indoraptor. If he doesn't attack and kill us, we'll take him out. Okay, perfect. Bye-bye, Gorgosuchus. Thank you for serving your purpose. And now Indoraptor will come in and clean up here. So not bad. Not bad, all things considered. 4 battles. Got 50 DNA after the first 3 battles. And then we're gonna, so what are we gonna get here? Probably a super rare. Oh no, we're gonna get a legendary, that's good. So that'll be good, because that'll bring, 2,000-ish DNA in the trade harbor. Because we're not gonna hatch it, because it's probably got a ridiculous hatch time, since it's aquatic. I don't have any space for it in the hatchery currently. Technically, I do need to hatch 1 more legendary. I'll go ahead and do this actually. Might throw it in anyways. All right, boom. So we got this guy. We're gonna feed him up. And then we're going to actually pet all of these guys to make sure that we finish off our last boss mission. And it's one of the things on the boss mission, you just need to pet 10 individual creatures, not 10 individual paddocks. So you can go through a single paddock if you got enough creatures to, boom, complete that mission. So hatch 4 legendaries, yes. Claim this, yes. And I think that's enough to get another level on our Valkyrie 77. Oh, just enough. Excellent. Let me get over. I've got my boss tracking sheet because I track everything, of course. Let's see. So level 38, 89, 48, and 3103. 3103. And we've got 1360 to the next level. So I don't know what level 39 to 40 will be, but already at 25,475 boss DNA to get to where we are currently with Valkyrie. That's the unlock plus each level to get there. So almost there though, complete with him. Juggers is at 40, Omega's at 40. I'm guessing Omega was already at 40. I don't know if Juggers was yet by the time I stopped videoing, but so the march continues for boss DNA. I did get this guy, which was new recently. I don't know if these other ones were already in, but these are all the VIP decorations so far from the monthly VIP subscription. Did pick up another Hoss statue in the latest VIP event, which I think was actually really good. So thank you, Lydia. So now I have 2 Hoss statues. The only complaint about that event was I wish it would have been able to be done multiple times. The event was active for 4 days, but you could only do it one time, which was kind of a bummer. But hey, anytime you can get a Hoss statue for, not for free because you got to be a VIP member, but without having to pay for it in a pack, it's a bonus in my book. So thanks Lydia for adding that for VIP members. That was ideal. And I'm just going to put this guy in. Activated up, see 3 days. So long, but it'll be active by Sunday, which is when I'll get my next discount window that will qualify for boss missions, because the one tomorrow, my boss missions don't reset until after it. So I might hatch out maybe, because I've got some regular creatures. None of those matter. I don't need to get those out anytime soon. Reserve those nanobucks. Reserve them. But yeah, so this part of this video is, this guy. Obviously, new creature being released, new surface. It's a really strong creature, which is nice. It's too bad it's surface, but hey, we'll take what we can get when it comes to new creatures. So aquatic creatures, when we look at the tournaments, here he is. I just want to do ferocity. So he's okay in terms of ferocity, but he's not as strong as these other guys. But it also doesn't cost as much, I don't think. So where is he at for cost? What is his cost going to be? Oh, he is going to be expensive. So he's going to be between 83 and 8,500. So Odysseus does cost more, but he is stronger. This is definitely your best bang for your buck right here, but he is a cave. But, another aquatic creature to unlock. Hopefully he gets a hybrid that'll make a reef, because we could really use a strong reef legendary or tournament hybrid creature. But yeah, lots of stuff been going on. I will try to update folks as I do videos. I will not be doing videos twice a week like I was doing previously, but I am going to attempt to get videos out once a week. Probably be in conjunction with the tournaments, so that way I can put in tournament predictions in the video. so that folks can identify where they need to get to in order to land in Dominator. Based off of this, I can't really tell yet, but most likely it'll be around the 1500 threshold to get in Dominator. But like I said, I'll update in the show notes so that way you guys have that information. And again, thank you for everybody that reached out. I just have had a lot of stuff going on in real life with work and around the house, and just did not have time to put towards YouTube. So, but I appreciate all the comments, and like I said, I'll be back not twice a week, but probably at least once a week for at least the foreseeable future. But I'll try to get videos out whenever anything new and exciting happens in the game besides just the tournaments. But we'll see what stuff looks like. But until then, thanks for tuning back in. Thanks for hanging out with me while I was on my break. Yeah, we'll catch you guys on the next video. Stay safe out there.
If you made it this far, I appreciate you watching all the way to the end. Subscribing to my channel and clicking the notification bell will ensure that you'll be notified as I release videos on the channel. If you found this video helpful, let me know by hitting the like button. If there is something specific you would like a video on in the game, please leave a message in the comment section below on what you would like to see. Again, thank you for tuning in, and I will catch you on the next one.